Bloodshot Airbrushing on Facebook. I'll put a link in the video description box. Yeah? Look at the camera. Say hi to YouTube.
Hey. Hey.
This is my buddy Ryan. He came into the RCSparks studio today to unveil a very special product that we've been working on.
We rolling right now?
Yeah, we're rolling right now.
All right.
That's okay. This is his first time on RC Adventures. I have to tell you that this guy standing beside me is an incredibly talented airbrusher. I don't usually get airbrushers in the studio. We've had Chris DeGraff from Hemistorm RC. He did the amazing paint job for Project Large for last year's New Year's Eve special.
Seen it. Beautiful job.
My buddy Everett and I put together a big 5th scale gas RC. And being a year later, there's a few anniversaries we're celebrating here.
Couple.
You know? I can say that this year, 2014,
we're approaching. Yep.
30th anniversary of Transformers invention.
You betcha.
1 year past Project Large is today for my buddy Everett and I, and doing the running video on New Year's Eve, because that's what right now is during the time of this filming.
That's the time.
Well, it depends on where they are in the world, I guess. Eh? And to do a kind of big celebration for what we're doing, I thought I would hire a painter, an airbrusher, an artist of 20 years. This year.
This year.
Tell me, how did you get started in airbrushing?
1994. I was still a lad in high school and got approached by another artist, and I guess that would be history. Started working for him, and 10 years later started my own. And
he was teaching you how to airbrush?
He was. It was more or less me picking up the slack for him, doing the grunt work, so to speak.
That's how it starts with everybody when you're
an apprenticeship program.
Yeah.
And the apprenticeship, practice breeds perfection, and learn something new every day. But it's definitely a skill that I've honed on and love.
Nice, man. I saw some of this guy's work, Ryan. I saw some of Ryan's work.
This guy.
Yeah, and it was dope. I saw his snowboards. It's not just... In fact, my RC may be one of the first ones you've done, yeah? How many have you done?
Well, second, because we had one RC that we had some issues with, but with every problem is a new opportunity.
An opportunity, that's right.
So yeah, we came up with something cool to fix that guy, and then the original
We've been working on this for months. You guys haven't even known. But in the last video we did for HD Overkill, we had a teaser shot of the aluminum bumper. I will remind you guys, it's actually like here. It's almost like what's in the box. Whoa!
Do the van away.
Yeah, there it is. I won't get in too close here, but that is an Autobot symbol in the middle, being the 30th anniversary. Thank you for helping me out with that, by the way. We're able to source out a whole bunch of different stuff to help change HD Overkill into one of our favorite Autobots.
The only, come on. When you're talking Transformers, people speak one name.
Okay, so before we get into unveiling anything and doing the big special, like here it is, let's talk about some of the examples that you have here. Of things that you've done before. Check this out. I know you guys are going to see a little bit of glare from the lights. I'm sorry. We'll do it like that. That is completely you?
That is completely me. And one thing I like to do that sets me aside from a lot of the other airbrush artists out there is once I'm done with my shades and my tones, I go in there with a paintbrush and get each individual hair. As you can see, hours and hours and hours.
Let's get them closer. Let's
pricking with those little hairs, but adds a tone of realism to it that a lot of guys just aren't achieving.
Man, time, dedication, passion for your work. Hey, these are all things that pay off when you're an artist.
You bet.
Or a filmmaker.
At the end of the day, it's hardly a job when you do what you love, and
yeah, man.
The hours. He
ain't cheap. I'm telling you right now. True Flame.
True Flame. Again, something I do a little different. A lot of guys you'll see with stencils. I stay away from stencils. I believe fire is something that is natural, very organic.
It flows.
Flows, no hard edges. So everything is freehand.
Here I can see your paintbrush marks in there.
Yep. Same with.
See on the head feathers there. If there's not too much glare. Probably not enough time to see, but
Whenever I got some fine detail, you know, in the teeth you see little cracks in the gun, whenever I get fine detail, I get in there with a paintbrush, which...
Amazing, man.
You know, I firmly believe devil's in the detail.
Isn't it? Isn't that always the case, man?
It is.
Devil right here. A motorcycle tank.
Motorcycles pay my bills. 90% of what I do is Harley Davidson's, my bread and butter, and thoroughly enjoy it. It's a cool breed. Not the most creative. If it wasn't for flames and skulls, I wouldn't have a job. But I still, at the end of the day, enjoy it thoroughly.
Yeah, man. But what you do is, like, you do it well.
Hey? I learn, and every day learn something new, and you know, it's progress. I don't think there is such thing as perfection. Everything I do, I could easily spend another 20 hours on. It's just a matter of drawing that line in the sand and understanding.
It's like an RC build, man. It's never completely finished.
There is no finish.
You can always add more.
Exactly.
I think the old saying is, in our industry, if it ain't broke, just upgrade it.
Exactly.
Keep going. Look at this. This is your airbrush. This is your airbrush case.
Yeah, as well. I do pinstriping, lettering.
You did this?
You betcha.
You did this painting?
This is all me.
Check this out. All him. Hey, isn't that neat?
Your air-powered ray gun, one of a kind, as a matter of fact.
A lot of people don't know what an airbrush is, so maybe you can give me in a very small, summary. What is an airbrush?
An airbrush is a simple mechanism that sprays your paint from the source to your product.
With this?
You betcha. The easiest way to explain an airbrush here is dual action. So you push down for air, pull back for paint.
So this is a compressor.
Yeah, you bet. All air powered, you betcha.
And the paint sits in a pool up here?
Fill the cup.
What is this on the end?
This is my needle. Typically it has a housing, but I'm constantly cleaning and running it.
It's like a tattoo gun, kind of, but for paper.
Yeah, it looks like a tattoo gun.
And everything else, yeah.
You betcha.
Well, the case, man, when I see things that are like this, airbrushers, a lot of folks haven't seen how these would be all packaged up. A lot of people have seen spray bombing. We've had hydro dipping on the show from Pit Dog RC. They do an amazing job of dipping, yeah. And to see an artist like you come in and to put the effort that you have into doing a project for me, for example, it has been a pleasure, man.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine, my friend.
Okay, shall we do it?
I think it's about time.
I think it is time.
What do you think, world? Ready for this one?
I think they're ready. They're like, we already skipped to the end of the video and saw it already. All right. Now, we do have a few things. They already know. They know the title of the video. They've read everything. And
I suppose I can't keep it under dark any longer.
OPTiMUS OVERKill.
The one and only.
I've got Project Overkill in the background. It's heavier. It's always so heavy. Perfect candidate for a transformation, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's looking a little.
Yeah, he's been haggard.
For wear, eh?
Yeah, I've got the stacks for the smoker and stuff. I had a runaway. It ran underneath the van, snapped the stacks right off. I wish I wish it was filming. Check it out. You go online. There are many full-scale versions of the OPTiMUS PRiME from Transformers. We did not want to do OPTiMUS PRiME.
Well, we want to keep it recognizable, but 30 years of OPTiMUS PRiME being created and recreated and created again, we had to come up with something unique.
I love it.
I love the hot rod flames that they've done on this guy, but I thought we could upgrade it. I thought we could do something a little cooler.
Hold on, don't unveil it. Put it up on the table, and
I can't wait any longer.
I'll bring the camera in so you can see it. So we have been waiting a long time. Well, I know I have been for what's under this beautiful cloth.
I don't know.
Shall you do the honors, sir?
Shall we start with a drum roll?
Yes, I would say happy 2014.
Well, we're just going to do this a little bit differently than you might have expected.
Classic.
We're going to do this little bit by little bit.
I like
explain it as we go along. As you can see, the front end here, we kept with the not so traditional, but the 2000s OPTiMUS PRiME front grille with the hot rod style tribal flames.
What a beautiful.
Again, we wanted to do something a little different. We wanted to bring it in, get the RC attic, the RC spark in it. So we wanted to bring it a little new age. And so we Surefire the rest.
Holy smokes.
Rather than going with a hot rod, we went with your
smokes.
new age Surefire realistic flame. Got your RC logo in there for all you RC heads. Oh, you betcha.
Holy
Everything
cow.
on here is hand painted.
Holy cow.
Now what you're seeing from here to the back is pretty much what me and Aaron had discussed.
I love it.
It's got the flow. It pretty much has the new age OPTiMUS look.
Good job,
but it was missing something.
Okay.
It was missing a little something.
Okay.
It's a big volume area on this truck that needed some artwork. Now I know Aaron, he didn't know about this. It's a little surprise. A little Merry Christmas, as it were.
Awesome.
I
knew. Awesome.
We had to.
Holy
I'm
cow! I gotta back
down
the
so that
camera
you
up.
can
I
see
gotta
this.
back it up. Keep going, man. I'll zoom out a little bit. Holy cow! You did it. It looks awesome.
Got a little Autobot signature on there.
Nice.
Insignia.
In celebration.
And now if you can see this.
Oh my god! I see it. It changes color.
Just like if you were gonna play with your little toy, when you see it, you get the metal.
Oh my god! The sheen.
And then we go to
It's like 3D.
all kinds of crazy colors in there.
Holy cow, Ryan. You did an amazing job. Look at, even across the flame on the front of the cab. Check it, Ariel, back it out a little. That is incredible work, dude. I don't even know what to say. First time I've seen it, ladies and gentlemen. First time you guys have seen it. Holy cow. Yeah, smack that up, bro. I appreciate that. Good job.
Pleasure working with you, my friend. Pleasure.
OPTiMUS OVERKiLL is born.
There's no other.
Check this out. He did an amazing, amazing job. Look at the flame. Oh man, I'm keeping you in the shot the whole time, hey? Because people need to see who did that.
And one of my little insignias here when I'm doing my Surefire, one of my little trademarks is I got little skulls hidden in throughout. So there's probably about, maybe
No, I see.
8, maybe 10 skulls that are hidden. You gotta look for them, but they're in there.
I see. Check it. Look it right there if you can see it. I can't even see because of the sheen. There it is. You can see it.
Yeah, they're there.
Okay, so we're going to make history on RC Adventures now. Hey, well, again, OPTiMUS OVERKiLL has been in a long line of builds, and I got to tell you, we've had many, many, many ups with this truck, and I know that young David, the young fella that helped me build or rebuild HD OVERKiLL, the guy that helped me make it into what it is today.
Monster.
I know you're watching
today.
Yeah, he's going to be thrilled to see this. Now, can you tell me why it's so glossy? Can you tell us why?
Well, after I do all my artwork, I actually farm it out. It's got an automotive clear coat.
Okay, so
topped over top of it. So that is like a pane of glass, man.
Nice.
Polish it if you get any scratches.
You're not going to have to worry out on the trail, hey?
No, she's ready to roll, man. Use it and abuse it as if it was a regular motor vehicle.
Now, I'm going to say this now. We don't talk dollars on cameras because things always change, and from job to job, it's totally different, so people get different quotes, right?
100%.
Are you open to doing more RC vehicles?
Man, the only way I can put it is I am an art slut. If you're paying, I'm playing.
Not cheap, though. Hey, how many hours went into this?
We're looking at probably about the better part of 12 hours in this one.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
a little more. Did a little extra logo on the top
see,
there,
a little
but
extra
again,
love.
it was needed.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
okay.
Pretty much about 12 hours, I'd say.
That's a lot of art work, hey? Especially with...
It's time consuming. I did take process shots that will show, and maybe if Aaron wants to do a
I'll
link.
build a thread on RCSparks. What I'll do is I'll leave a link to the video in the video description to the forum story that I build. And that way everybody can see it for years to come, man. Thank you so much for doing this.
Oh man, it's my pleasure.
Hey,
anytime you want to work together, I'm happy to work with you, my friend.
Oh, we know we have other projects on the go too, don't we?
Oh, let me hold that.
Thank you.
Do the honors.
Right there, yeah. Here, I got it. Show them up
There
close.
she be.
Thank you, Ryan. Happy New Year, buddy.
Happy New Year to you.
Ah.
And to you, world.